Okay, so I'll show you what I'm doing. I've got the mic hooked up. Hopefully you can hear that. I've tested it out, so hopefully it could still be working. And I'm just going to improve the quality yet again of my podcast, because why not? For those of you that are listening via podcast, I have attached a very expensive mic to my iPhone, and I am doing a vlog slash Life of Sev episode in the car using the back video thing. This is great. This is turning out great. I'm not prepared for this at all. I'm using the back camera of my phone, which means the quality is not going to be that great. So, however, just like my good friend Cameron Branch at B32 Media said, it's not about the quality of the video. It's about the quality of the audio, because you get to listen to this in two different ways. You get to listen to this audio only, or video via YouTube or IGTV with the same good quality audio. So you're welcome. You're very welcome. What am I doing now? Where am I? What am I doing? I am on... Which street am I on? I don't even know. Somewhere in Mount Lawley in Western Australia. I just had a meeting with two guys, and they're getting married to each other. They're gay, and they want me to be their wedding photographer. So I accepted, and we had a meeting. We talked about it. Set some expectations, brainstormed some ideas, and very happy with the outcome of what we talked about. So it's the pre-wedding interview, but there's going to be a few more interviews coming up to brainstorm some further ideas, and said to them, right, you need to keep relevant and keep sending me ideas that you find on Pinterest, Instagram, whatever, and I will see if I can tailor it to your needs. Obviously, I have a style, or I'm still developing my style, as we all are. Sometimes the style will change. Sometimes it'll go out of fashion for me personally, and then I'll do something different. But for now, they chose me because they like my photos. I'm confident in the fact that they chose me because they like my photos and my style. So I'm going to keep doing that the way that I can. I do know that it is better to have them brainstorm ideas with me, because like I've always been talking about it, a collaborative effort is better than a solo effort. And I've talked about that many times before. So we've just collaborated, brainstormed some ideas, and I am super happy with what they had to say. They were super happy with what I had to say, and we're going to go from there. The wedding is in 5 months on the 7th of September. I've got a lot of time to prepare for that one. Speaking of weddings, I've got one on the 26th of April, which is this Friday, 5 sleeps from now. Very excited about that one. The nerves are there a little bit, because it is technically another first for me. It is my first ever first shooter solo wedding as a photographer. So I've done a video one before as a first shooter. I've done a second shooter a couple times for weddings, but this is my first ever solo first shooter photography wedding only. And I'm excited more than I am nervous, and we're going to do well. We're going to do amazingly well. And I say we're because they have to be there too, and it's not just me that's going to make the shots amazing, it's going to be them too. And I know that they're listening to this. Hi guys, I'm going to see you real soon. Know the fact that I'm super confident and super excited about this day. Probably not as much as you guys are, but I am up there. And really keen. So, and again, this vlog, I'm going to call it vlog because it's funnier, will be up there as one of my all-time sort of, first really photos, and I'm super happy that I'm able to record this, or I'm aware that I should be able to start recording this sort of thing so that I can reflect back on it in a week's time, a month's time, a year's time, a decade's time, and see how far I've come. And jump cut. I had the phone overhit on me for the first time ever. Doing too much maybe, or maybe it's just too hot in the car. But back to what I was saying before about reflection. It's very important to reflect on these sort of things, because a day, a month, a year from now, I'll be like, wow, I did that. Amazing where I've come from and where I am today. And also sharing with you, the viewers, of what I'm doing, and hopefully inspiring you to do similar. Because, at the end of the day, you're only as good as yourself from your last performance. And yeah, we have our bad days, we have our off days, but we learn from them and we go forward. So I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going to do some walking around Northbridge and finding different cafes to have a sit down, have a water, have a coffee, have something, and edit my photos in those venues. So it's going to be fun. So I'll leave that with you for now. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, enjoy your morning, enjoy whatever you are in the world. I hope you're doing what you're loving to do, and I'll see you soon. Good, thanks.